Hey guys, so let's just do a story time. I've done this video a lot of times. I've reshot this video a lot of times. So this story time takes part when I was in second year high school, my sophomore years. I was part of a small clique in our classroom, in our section. I was like, in my school we have like sections for per class, so if like you were in second year, there was like 9 sections of classes of second year. Like per class there's like, for the section 1 we're like 20 students I think, because there were like the honors, and the other classes were 1 to 45 students per class. So that's how much we were in one classroom. So me and 6 other members of our clique, we were like 7 members there. Me, Emily, Annabel, Vicky, Chloe, Mary, and Evelyn. These are all code names because I didn't ask permission from them to use their names, so these are all code names. So this was lunchtime. Annabel brought her laptop and her pocket Wi-Fi for a school project in class project we did before lunch period. So we were in classroom, majority of us were eating, but she was at the back like searching for some things, and Annabel, Vicky, and Chloe were all together at the back, searching up some things. Then Annabel came across this like promo fare, yeah, as in F-A-R-E, for a flight by Cebu Pacific from Manila to Boracay. And she announced like the whole class, like,
guys, there's like a 1,500 pesos flight fare to Boracay.
And of course, if you will be traveling from out of town, you have to have like money for accommodations, for food, so on and so forth. For my understanding, the 1.5 was a one-way ticket. So our trip back home might cost even more, or like the total fare is like 3,000 pesos. So I told her,
Annabel, no one would go because that's still expensive.
After I told her like no one would go because that's still expensive, she was so mad at me, like, sorry, okay, because I just haven't been to Boracay. And I was like, really, you haven't been to Boracay? And I think she took that to an offense, because she got mad at me. Then she was like,
yeah, I haven't been to Boracay. Sorry, I'm not rich like you to go to Boracay.
and she was like mad at me, like, fine, okay, sorry. And I was like, what's her problem? I was with Mary. We were sitting across each other. I was with Mary, and like we were talking, like, oh my gosh, like, what's her problem? Not everyone can afford this. And she was like so mad at me for like just saying out that no one would go, because obviously accommodations wasn't part of the promo deal. And she was mad at me, saying that, sorry, I'm not rich like you. I was like, girl, honey, really? Like, I've been to Boracay, and that's the only place I've been to since I was born, Boracay. And she was like, I was richer than her? This girl, Annabel, she's richer than me. She has like a MacBook. She has like a guitar. Well, a guitar isn't like a big deal, but a MacBook, that's hella expensive. She went to Singapore, she went to US, she's been to Hong Kong. So, hello? Like, girl, I'm the rich one. You're like, you have like a ton of money. You're richer than me. Bitch, what? You mad at me because I've been to Boracay and I was standing up for, because people couldn't go there? Because, hello? Like, guys, money is an issue here. So, especially for students. She was so mad at me. She was bullying me to no end. She was like, it went to a point that she had no comeback to me, and she when she kept rubbing the fact that her socks was like below her ankle, but her socks was like until her ankle, but mine passed, like foot socks, you know, foot socks, like ankle socks, then like the full on basketball socks, like the ones where it reaches up your well, it's really reaching up to your leg, like something like that. And my socks were long, and I admitted that. She was so mad at me, and I was like, bitch, this is such a petty fight. She was like so mad at me, and I was like, bitch. I was this close to attacking her. One day, I was eating my lunch with Mary and Evelyn, and I was eating lunch with Mary only, and me and Mary were eating lunch. My crush was like over there, like across the room, and like, oh my gosh, this girl, Annabel, like went on a rampage, was like making patama, or like, how do you explain patama in English? Like, she was like letting me hear things indirectly. She was pissing me off, saying like she wasn't rich like me, like what the F, girl, I was this close. And I forgot what she said that made me snap. Like, I was eating, there was a scissor right there, and of course I was eating, I was holding my fork. I went up to her and asked her, what's your problem? I'm not as rich as you. You are richer than me. Stop fucking being like a spoiled brat. Not everyone could afford your freaking trip. Like, accommodations cost more than your freaking flight. I was hella pissed. I was so on the verge of pulling her hair, like, until like a friend of mine, the guys from our clique, came up, like, said, whoa guys, hold up. So I pulled back, they left. Annabel, Emily, Vicky, and Chloe left. Evelyn was in the room, just, I know, she wasn't. She was with her friends from another class. Well, Mary was watching. I went back to my spot. Before then, I saw a scissor on the table. I took the scissor and stabbed the freaking table. Stabbed it and stabbed it and stabbed it. I was that hella mad. And my crush that time hates drama. I knew that because I was low-key flirting with him through text. So then so I told the people in the classroom, sorry guys for the drama. Then I went home. When I got home, I have my crush's phone number, because every time the school year starts, like, the class president, we elect the class president, ask for the numbers in our classroom for like text blasts. So I had his number, video stopped recording. So I text him that night saying, Jay, I'm really sorry for the drama that I caused a while ago at lunch. And you know what he said? He freaking let out a Bruno Mars lyrics and said, Kai, don't forget that you're amazing just the way you are. And I was like, look, bitch, like, girl. I was like on cloud 9, smiling like it was none of my business. I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, this dude was flirting back at me. It's like, that's it. The point of this video is like me showing you guys how immature I was. I think it was kind of immature because Facebook had this memory thing. So there was like a post that Chloe had about me wearing a hoodie. Then I saw, so I commented, I found this again. And Emily commented, you still remembered this? I also remembered the time when you were like pointing a fork at Annabel. It was like, oh my gosh, I so remembered that. And I just wanted you guys to hear that weird part of myself. Like, when I get mad and I'm eating, I'll freaking point you a knife. Like, not a knife, it's not a knife. I'll point at you with my fork. Try not to stab you with it. It's like so weird. Anyway, that's it, guys. If you want me to do more story times or any kind of video that you want, hit the like button and comment down below on what I should do. Okay, comment them down below right now. And if you want to know when I make a video again, hit the subscribe button down below or here. I have an annotation right here. And hi, I have a social media account. I have a Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram. I also have Tumblr. You can ask me questions at Tumblr if you want to go anonymous. Ask me questions there. Or I also have an ask.fm. I'll maybe leave a link down below if you want to ask questions anonymously without signing up or anything. That's it, guys. Cheerio. Bye.
I live my day as if it was the last. Live my day as if there was no past.